Welcome to the From Within podcast with Ben Osterveld.
Hey guys, I was just thinking about self-awareness, and it's so crazy because when you start learning about yourself, you have a real high possibility of not liking yourself. For years, I've been on a quest to say, who am I? What am I all about? I've been told that I was a certain way. I was born into a culture, born into a religion, born into belief systems. Is anything that I believe mine? And it's been a 15-year journey. And what I discovered is what I believe. But through this discovery, I realized how insecure I am, how I still seek people's approval, how I quickly defend myself when I feel maybe I didn't meet the mark or maybe I'm not smart enough. It's kind of a weird thing because as you become more self-aware, I realized how broken I am. If you don't mix self-acceptance in with self-awareness can lead to self-hatred. And for years that happened to me, where I would just be like, come on, why am I like this? Get your shit together. Come on, why are you acting like this? You can do better. And then I would build an image because I wouldn't be accepting myself as a man that still pleases. I'd be preaching that not to please anyone while I was trying to please. But today, that still happens. I have this natural wanting to be liked. I was beaten up bad first part of my life, and it shaped a lot of residue in my life. And it's just part of who I am right now. It's way better than it's ever been. But self-acceptance has become more interesting, more what I'm looking for than self-awareness as much. Because I love self-awareness. Obviously, I do that and I help people and I still dig deep into my own life. But if it's not mixed with self-acceptance, sometimes it's a dangerous thing to show people who they really are. Look, I help get people out of their own way. Why? Because I'm in my own way. It's self-awareness. I preach that I believe in myself. That's because I had no one believe in me, and I have a residue of an F you to the world. I have these things that come up. I have an F you attitude. But that's who I am today. That's who I am. I don't feel like I need to justify it anymore. I feel like there's parts of my story that really defined my life, and maybe they're going to be with me forever. Maybe I'll still look for people's approval. Maybe I'll still push too hard rather than let things flow. But I know I've got stuff, but that's who I am. That's what I'm about. And as I move forward, guess what? It gets less. It gets less controlling in my life. I used to be an angry guy. I'm not anymore. So that's cool. But I still struggle. I still don't know who I am, but I can tell you I accept who I am more than I've ever accepted myself. And now that is cool. When I was trying to be enlightened, maybe I was just trying to fix myself. When I was doing the spiritual quest, maybe I was just trying to fix the shit I didn't like about myself. The greatest thing I've discovered so far is that I will always be broken. And don't get me wrong, not like broken and like immobilized, but there will always be cracks in my foundations. There's always going to be characteristics about myself they're awkward, that are old. I call them shadows. When you have damaged goods, when you have a cut or any kind of thing that happened to you, say you got stabbed, you're always gonna have a scar. I can't live my life trying to imagine that scar going away. The scar is gonna be there. If we don't accept who we really are, I truly believe that's the ultimate way of getting stuck, even on the quest to be enlightened and to be better, to be whole, to be more confident, which is what I love. But if we don't accept ourselves, it's just another flavor of performance. I want to share today because I desperately want to keep it real. Why? Because I don't sometimes. It's just obvious. It's like what we go after, what we really, really want to teach or show people is the very thing that maybe we still wrestle with or have scars or shadows. I just wanted to share my self-awareness. I wanted to encourage people to accept who they are. They're just who they are. You know, it's like that extra 10 pounds that you never can lose. Guess what? You're 10 pounds over what you want to be. That's reality. I'm not saying to settle. I'm not settling. Do not get me wrong. I really, really like who I am. But there's a lot of shit I still don't like. So how do you reconcile that as you accept who you are? This is who we are. We don't imagine judging a caterpillar changing into a butterfly halfway through. That's what most of us do. We're like, that's an ugly thing. That's screwed up. Why can't he just fly? Why can't he just fly? Because it's not ready. We're all in process. It just takes time. Let it flow. But don't stop looking within. Don't stop asking yourself, who am I? What am I about? But really look at who you are and say, where am I not accepting myself? That's who I am today. That's who I am. Someone says, oh, you're insecure. Yeah, I've been insecure. Yeah, I understand that's where I'm at. I'm halfway. I'm just halfway. I don't know if there's ever an arrival point, but I know I feel more arrived when I love myself, who I am, the way I am, with all my scars, with all my tendencies, being a performer, being a man that wants to be heard. I understand my stuff. I understand it very well. I understand that what I was used to calling my shit. But if we don't embrace who we are, it'll just be judgment. Anyways, from a man that's halfway, and probably always will be halfway, a man that's got problems, but they're not problems anymore. That's just who I am. And I'm not saying that's just who I am. I'm saying that's really just who I am. I got stuff. I think everyone does. If we can just accept ourselves, we can finally accept others. And that's been the side effect, is that the relationships I have with others have been 50 times better because I was accepting myself. The moment I drive myself to be, the best version of myself, and that's kind of still what I want, but when that becomes the only mission, I don't accept people for where they're at. It's a side effect. I want to be the top of the mountain. I want to be the ultimate, the elite. But then what happens is you don't have relationships because you see everyone's problems and you don't accept them with their problems. You look and say, oh, they've got insecurities, they've got problems. And it's like they should be working on those. And that turns to judgment. It's just a side effect of not accepting yourself. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share it today. Man that's halfway. And you guys are men and women that are halfway. Accept yourself how you are. Guess what? You judge yourself. Guess what? You're insecure. Guess what? You're angry. You got some depression. Yep, that's who I am right now. That's who I am. But guess what? I'm in process. I'm very aware that I've got these things. But guess what? I accept myself today. I encourage you to say that to yourself right now. I just accept who I am. I'm not settling, but I accept who I am today. I am turning into a butterfly. I am changing from who I am today to a better version, but during the process, this is who I am. In a weird way, if you don't learn how to love who you are right now, you will never, ever, ever love the person you're becoming. Don't you get it? I love you guys so much. I know that a lot of you guys are faceless people sometimes. But if you're listening this far, you're probably someone that follows my work and follows my thought. I desperately want to inspire people to be better. I desperately want to show people how to believe in themselves. Yeah, I do a lot of business stuff, but everything comes back down to your relationship with you. I promise you, it's like even sales, marketing, all that stuff. Building a business, building a team. If you don't have a relationship with yourself, if you don't accept yourself, you don't have self-awareness, it gets tough. That's what I'm here for, guys. If this hits you, reach out, let me know. It feels great to know I help people. And that's really the only motivation I have. And I just know what it feels like to break free. And I know what it feels like to be controlled by my internal mindset, be controlled by my insecurities. And that's not fun. And I hope that I can help. Anyways, love you guys. Cheers.